Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the crossword. I just finished recording the Wednesday crossword, and I was in the mood to do a cryptic, and they haven't released one for a while, so I went and looked at the archives. And I guess I should do the old ones before they drift out of Oh no, you can look as far back in the past as you want. I can look at the 2018 cryptics. Oh my god. All right, well that's a way better source of practice than this silly book I bought. Which, by the way, I never finished even the first puzzle. I got halfway, maybe more than halfway through it, and just couldn't make any progress, but didn't want to start the second one. So this is one I looked at a long time ago, I think. Yeah, just to get an idea of how cryptics work, and I asked it for help. Give me untie. Loose topless family member. Remember, this is the top of auntie. We remove. We get untie, which means loose. Anyway, so let's see if I can understand this a bit better now. Luncheon meat for each picnic basket. What would a luncheon meat be? Salami is a luncheon meat. Or turkey? But I don't have any idea. I can't figure out how to break this clue apart at all. What's the wordplay half? Is it a double definition? If so, how? Like luncheon meat and for each picnic basket maybe could be the two halves that mean the same thing? You should put turkey in each picnic basket and turkey is a luncheon meat? I don't know. Inclination to write a song. Eight letters. No idea how to split that one either. Union member Dottie is not mean. Well, what is a union member? Is there some word for someone who's a member of a union? Or a specific union? I don't know. Jeez. These are rough. Sovereign city of Belgium. Well, a sovereign is a ruler. But what does that have to do with a city of Belgium? Sovereign city, I don't think you would say that to mean capital. I don't know what sovereign city would mean as a phrase, which is why I think it has to be sovereign and then city of Belgium. Huh. Helps scam artists victims, we hear. Okay. So here suggests a mishearing of something. And that we word, I think we has to be important, right? They're not supposed to just drop in extra words that don't change the meaning of the clue. The word is supposed to mean something. But maybe the point is maybe we here is itself because here would not be sufficient to be a sound indicator. It has to hear about helping scam artist victims or whatever. So maybe we here just tells you about mishearing. So scam artist victims. Helps scam artists victims. What do you do to help a scam artist victim? Or what's a thing that helps such a person? How do you mishear? Ugh, geez, I don't know. These are so hard. Former privateer runs off To make amends. Maybe this is saying, like, take something, a former privateer, and then take off something like that means runs? Jeez, I don't know. Ferrara violinist eating Italian food. I don't know what Ferrara even is. Sunday cryptic lovers, people doing the puzzle. Oh, jeez. I forgot how hard cryptics are. I can't believe I've had some of these where I get a big chunk of the way through. No wonder I gave up on this one. How do you even split this clue up? In Italy, the German beer. Yeah, okay. So that's why I put this I and T here. That makes sense. IT is Italy. Inside of Italy. Oh, wait. But that might actually be... That might actually not be what we mean. How do you say the in Italy, in Italian? Because it might be in Italy, the. Or the German. But I don't think you can fit the word for German into so few letters in any language. Alemani in French or Spanish or something, right? So in Italy, is it ill? Could this be draft? I don't think in Italy you don't say DRA for the in Italy. Because draft is a kind of beer, is what I was thinking. Churchman in... Oh, I remember this clue. I still have no idea. So this could be... Churchman. So a bomb? But I don't understand how that has... In possession of could mean like churchman being surrounded by something, or churchman in possession of. I don't know. Very big bird I can stew. Very big bird. Ostrich. That's a big bird. But the very? Wouldn't that just be big bird? And I don't understand how I can stew would mean ostrich. What about a pelican? Because we have I can here, right? And a pelican is kind of a big bird. And maybe stew is... I don't know. That's the best guess I have for anything so far, so I guess I'll write it in. Belonging to those people at that place by the sound. So by the sound might be a homophone indicator, but I'm not sure. I don't know how to break this clue up. Carmine left carrying wrong pistol. I don't really know like what Carmine means or is. Like it's a person's name, isn't it? So how could a specific person's name be important to this clue? Like maybe the left of Carmine is car? Oops. I don't know. Start of a news story entailed changes. Headline. Start of a news story is a headline, and that's 8 letters. Yes, and no? I was looking at entailed and thinking, oh, that has a lot of the letters from headline, right? Well, we have LI, so changes maybe might be telling me to rearrange, to change the letters in entailed. So we have LINE, but that leaves us DEAT, Dateline? Sure. You might say, Wednesday, October 7th. I just said some letters. Actually, Wednesday is October 7th. That was fantastic luck. I just was trying to think of what's a date, and I came up with tomorrow, which I guess is yesterday when this goes up. Okay, so Dateline. I like Dateline. Maybe I'm going to work on crosses from this, honestly, before I'll look at the last across. For example, a person who rents. Well, a lettor or letter is a person who rents, but what does that have to do with a for example? Yeah, don't know. All right, so let's look at these downs. Was annoying. Like many a Disney movie. Probably ends with E, right? Was annoying, I suspect. But where's the split here? What's the definition and what's the wordplay? I don't know. Will perform an experiment at roughly 10 a.m. Test something? An experiment is a test. This one I forgot to even split up. It's not a real crossword clue. Figure out what the two halves are. At roughly 10 a.m. Huh. Pass after a while, nearly everyone. Nearly everyone. Sounds like it might end with all. Like almost all, for example, except we can't fit that. Or near all, except nearly is in the clue. So pass after a while. So we could take a while and then after that write pass. What's something that means pass that ends with ALL? Pass, call, fall, ball. I don't know. Nurse hosting first-rate party. It's a gas. Well, this looks to me like argon. Argon is a gas. Is there some way I could make nurse hosting first-rate party be argon? Or xenon is the other classic 5-letter gas ending with N? It could also be like RN, meaning nurse, somehow. But I don't know how that could go at the end, right? Plus, I don't know any gas like that. Argon. A doesn't mean nurse. AR doesn't mean nurse. Also don't see what it has to do with first-rate party. I'm going to pencil in argon just because, like, it seems so good for it's a gas, but I don't have any idea how it relates to this part. So I don't want to put too much faith in it. Oh, it could be boron, actually. Is that a gas? Let me look up boron. Boron. No, it is a mineral. Okay. I was just remembering a nuclear device could have been bomb, right? Okay. Did we get anything from this pelican? Well, let's just look at the nouns. Simple men describing mantra. Wordplay. Well, wordplay could end with pun. Simple men. Ah, jeez. Agitated leaders of many African nations investigating corruption. I remember reading this one ages ago, but okay, agitated is an anagram indicator. It must be, right? So leaders of many African nations probably is what we're supposed to rearrange the letters of. So who leads African nations? I don't know. Kings? Do they have kings? Do they have... I don't know what the government structure of Africa or African nations is. They don't have emirs, right? That's a Middle Eastern thing. I guess some of the Middle East is in Africa. And investigating corruption ends with ing, right? So it could be ing something. Sking? I just don't get it. What a hawk might say aloud is something ugly. Okay, so might say aloud, is this a homophone indicator maybe? I still don't know what it attaches to, though. What a hawk. Dodge commercial in latter part of the day. Well, latter part of the day, dusk maybe? Dodge commercial. In latter. So maybe we're just meant to say part of the day. And Dodge commercial in latter. I don't have any idea how to do that. Latter, I mean, last is kind of a synonym for that. You know, although you use it in a different context. So what are some parts of the day? Dawn. Maybe we're just supposed to say dodge and like commercial in latter part of the day. Somehow, like C could mean commercial probably in some dictionary somewhere. So what's a part of the day? Dawn? Noon? AM or PM are parts of the day? Dusk? Don't know. Interrupting company plays bad Caribbean music. Caribbean music. I never quite know how you're supposed to say that. That comma is actually interesting. Normally, punctuation is not like important in a cryptic, or it's generally not meaningful. And so I'm surprised they would put it here when like interrupting company plays bad Caribbean music would almost be a kind of funnier clue. So what's the comma there for? Is it to kind of mislead you into where to split the clue up? Plays bad Caribbean music. Like, you can't really. I don't think bad could be part of the definition. Because what is bad Caribbean music, right? How can the crossword tell you what part of that is bad? If it were just Caribbean music, yeah, that could be the definition. Although I don't know what kind of music is famous there, or that area is known for. Do I? Caribbean music. What are they? I don't know. Interrupting. So interrupting, I assume, means like take the word company and interrupt it with something that means plays or plays bad or something. But I don't know how to do that. Rave about old statistical procedure. Okay, so maybe statistical procedure could be the definition. And rave about old? Like we take a word that means old and surround it with a word that means rave? but I don't know what like a statistical procedure is. Rant is something that means rave, sort of, right? Huh. Game show host to journey around the outskirts of Baltimore. This is killing me. Game show host. Well, the outskirts of Baltimore suggests the letters B and E, right? So something around B, E. Journey. To journey around BE. BE. Journey. I don't understand what the word to is doing here. Like, who are some famous game show hosts also? Like, I'm thinking of Bob Barker, because that has B and E in it, and it's 6 letters. I'm sure there are others. But like, Trebek? Oh, it is Trebek. Right, we have BE, and around that we have Trek. There we go. I don't like this letter 2. This shouldn't be allowed, should it? Huh. Get a look at Derek returning tennis shot. Okay, returning probably means backwards, right? Get a look at Derek. Derek is such a specific. Like, names are always interesting because they have to that name has to be special for a reason. Returning tennis shot. So like volley or serve are kind of popular tennis shots, right? If we write serve backwards, we get Evres, which it's hard to see how that could be. Like, what could you put before Evres to make it make any sense, or after? Get a look at. And what the hell is Derek doing here? So ace also, did I say ace? Ace is a kind of tennis shot. And if we reverse it, we get ECA. And if this is part of the wordplay, it should go at the end, because returning tennis shot is at the end. And then get a look at would be the definition, and or some prefix of this is the definition anyway. Huh. Derek returning. Maybe that's a thing? Like, if you spell Derek backwards, you get Kerrid. And that would probably be the end of the answer, right? Okay, and then tennis shot would be the definition, right? And we have, but there's no tennis shots that look like this, I don't think. Will perform, yeah, we don't know. One who calls it inside sunshade. One who calls could be a somethinger. And it inside sunshade, maybe? I don't know. One who gets things for a doctor. Oh, also this P could be wrong, right? We're not really in love with Pelican. I don't know what I would do without it, so... One who gets things for a doctor. One who gets things. For a doctor. What about things for a doctor? Scalpels are things for a doctor? But what does that have to do with one who gets? Nothing, right? Pass after a while. Yeah, we still don't know that. Jerk breaks into new garden structure. Jerk. The definition could be jerk. Although, breaks? Does breaks mean rearrange the letters of, maybe? Not sure. You put something into new. Trellis is a garden structure. That's 7 letters long. Right? Is there any way I could make that make sense? New garden structure. Trellis. I have no idea. Was annoying. Okay, we got that D, right? So ED. Irked is too short. Peeved? Like, I don't know. Nurse hosting first rate, still don't know. Close on time after sundown. Or close on time. What's the time after sundown? Man, we've looked at all the clues and I'm clueless. After sundown. PM? I have no idea. All right, so tell me, how many of these have I gotten wrong so far? A lot. Really, all I got was Dateline and Trebek. Not Ing, huh? But this O is right, so it's looking like Xenon, right? But I don't know why. Right? Could you give me that again? It's not Xenon either. Okay, what is it? Radon. Oh, interesting. Hosting can be an indicator for being inside of. So RN is hosting and a do, which is a first-rate party. Interesting. I guess we didn't look at the crosses for Trebek yet. Why? The capital of Belgium is some like thing that comes up on occasion in ordinary crosswords, so I feel like I should know it. But I don't think it really. I don't think this does mean capital. Like, where's the second half of the clue, right? Inclination to write a song. Inclination to write? And this one? I don't know. I'm gonna have to start asking for more answers. So was I right about pun here, by the way? What about homespun? Could this somehow be homespun? Or something spun? I don't know. Show me this. It is pun. Not a lot of things end with P-U-N that are words, right? I mean, is this an S? It is. Is this whole thing home? Like, if so, why? It is. Why? Oh, describing? Can describing mean going around? Although I still don't get it. Simple. Oh, okay. Simple means homespun. Like homespun cloth is simple cloth. Men. I'm still not sure where that comes from. But a mantra is Om. And describing that could be is H-E-S. He's? Like plural of he, meaning plural of man. He is a man. He's are men. Ugh. If that's the answer, I'm sad about it. Luncheon meat for each picnic basket. I'm still sort of lost about that one. Okay, let's just have this word. Manic. Oh. Leaders here was indicating the beginning of a word. Leaders of. Many African nations investigating corruption. So agitated was not an anagram indicator at all. That's the definition. Manic means agitated. And the leaders of many African nations investigating corruption is MANIC. Yikes. All right, so this is ham. Ham something. That's a luncheon meat. Hamper. For each means per, or vice versa. And luncheon meat, for, is ham per. And or for each rather. And a picnic basket, there are I've never really heard of it in my local dialect, but certainly a hamper there are people who say hamper and mean picnic basket. I don't know why. What a hawk might say aloud is something ugly. Union member Dottie is not mean. Helps scam artists victims. I don't know. I need more help. All right. What is this one all about? Evade. That means dodge. Sure. Commercial is an ad. And the latter part of the day is Eve, and we put ad inside of Eve. All right. I was not going to guess that Eve was a latter part of the day, although I can't disagree. Union member Dottie is not mean. Man. Still highly confused about that. All right, how about this? Derek. Returning tennis shot. I thought something would be backwards. And what does this have to do with Derek? Okay, so get a look at, that's observe. Fine. Tennis shot, that's serve. Why does OB mean Derek returning? Oh no, there's a celebrity or some other famous person named Bo Derek. Okay. God, wasn't he a TV star of like the 70s or something? Way before my... Who is Bo Derek? Bo Derek, born 19... Oh, she. I had no idea. Television actress, best known for her breakthrough film role in the sex comedy 10 in 1979. She was in Tarzan in 1979? Show me more. How do I... Show me what she's been in? Wikipedia. Acting. Yeah, so she started being in shows in 1973, I guess. Oof. Kind of some spooky stuff in the bio here. She's been in stuff in a few movies in the 2000s. Including Sharknado 3, oh hell no. Amazing. Anyway. Union member. Dottie. So am I supposed to know some celebrity named Dottie and know like their last name or something? Or maybe Dottie means crazy, which means you're supposed to anagram something. Is not mean. Ah, yes, is not mean is 9 letters long. And we have so far NOMA, right? So a union member is the definition part, I think. And we're supposed to take is not mean. And rearrange the letters in it. Well, I can just do this in the... Well, I don't actually have any text to write in that you guys can see at the moment. No, you can't. Yeah, you can see that. Cool. So if we have is not mean, and we've already removed NMOA, we have left ISTEM. Right? And it's supposed to mean union member? So let's, maybe we have no, what order we have actually in this order, MN 3 blanks OA. We have it like this. We have to fit these letters in here. Well, this has to be a vowel, right? Either an E or an I. It's hard to put an I. Let's put an E in instead. Actually, let me copy these two. And then start editing this one. So we put an E in, let's say. Oh, that's another easy. I did that accidentally, but that's a good way to remember that men. And what's OSA? OTA? Menistoma? OTA? It's close to Minnesota, isn't it? It's not, but it's close. I have no idea. All right, just give me this one. At least I now understand how the... Oh, it is Minnesota. I had one more letter than I thought. Oh, I see. I incorrectly removed letters, the ones we had already. I gave us one more M and one fewer N than we should have had. I see. Sure, Minnesota is, or was, I suppose, part of the Union during the Civil War, probably. A lot of E's in this one, huh? Oh, something E. Yeah, I get it. Now I see. Something ugly is an eyesore, and a hawk might say, eyesore. Okay. Aha, yes. And scam artist victims are suckers, which you could spell this way, and helps means suckers, or vice versa. Okay. I needed a lot of help in that section, but I finally figured out some things. Inclination to write a song. Well, this wasn't pelican. Was it ostrich? Or... Nope. We got the T right. Okay, well, what is it then? Titanic. Very big, sure. A kind of bird is a tit, sure. And if you were to make a stew of the words I can, you might get an ick. All right. Boy, cryptics are hard. I still have no idea what this is all about. Italian food. Ricotta? It's, well, that's an Italian food, right? Sort of. Is this right? Why would it be right? I have no idea. No. All right. I mean, ricotta is like a kind of cheese, but like that's food. It's sort of Italian-ish, right? And this IT was wrong, which is too bad. Okay, what is it? Lager. L-A. Ah, I see. So I was right. It is something that a way to say the in Italy. I was thinking L, but I couldn't think of any others. La, sure. And G-E-R means German. Sure. One who gets things. I mean, also someone who gets things might be someone who understands things. Like a philosopher or something, or I don't know. Oh, well, this is we have lattice working pretty well here. I don't understand what this has to do with anything. It is lattice, but why? Jerk breaks into new. Attic is in here? Jerk. Jerk. Ooh. I have no idea. So far, all the others I've been able to put together, like, why the answer is what it is, but I don't get this one. Breaks into. Could that be some kind of anagram indicator for something? Yeah, but what? Huh. I don't know. We have more help here. But I'm going to need a lot more before I can figure this one out, I think. This N? Close on time after sundown. Night? Ah, yes, night. Close is nigh, and it's on time, which you could abbreviate as T, I guess. And night is after sundown. Wrong. Pistol. Maybe this is some famous pistol name, and carrying wrong is somehow, ugh, I don't know. For example, a person who rents. Well, this is looking like a letter. But what does that have to do with for example? Yeah, I mean, I guessed letter a while ago. But I don't understand what that has to do with for example. Huh. So one who gets things is probably ending with ER or maybe OR, right? I don't know. Give me like at least this letter. Well, that's not helpful. All right, how about this word? Derringer, yes, it is a famous pistol. Carmine left. Carrying. Wrong. Pistol. I have no idea how any of this relates to the carrying wrong. Carmine left, carrying wrong. Air. Okay, that means wrong. Carmine left somehow means dinger. Don't know why. Well, I don't know what this is going to be. Give me this letter. Procurer. And a doctor is a professional curer. Okay. And one who gets things is... I see. This is a double definition, I think. Right, one who gets things is a procurer, and something for a someone who is for a doctor. I am pro a curer, not the doctor. A doctor is not a procurer. I am pro a curer. Inside sunshine shade. T-E-R, I assume. T-O-R? Jeez, I don't know. Alright, give me this Disney movie thing. G-rated and something annoying grated. Okay. By the sound. Belonging to those people is there. And if you were to hear someone say there, as in at that place, you might think they had said there, as in belonging to those people. Pass after a while, nearly everyone. Don't know. This is looking like test is down here. Roughly 10 a.m. Don't know. How about this R now? What's a churchman that looks like this? Or like, what the hell's a nuclear device that looks like this? All right, give me a couple letters of this word. E-R-A-L, I guess? Oops, I hit the whole word. Lateral. Pass. Oh, there's a lateral pass in like football. After a while is later. And everyone would be all, so nearly everyone is a L. If you just remove the L from all. In possession of a nuclear device. Still don't get this. All right, give me this one and maybe I'll figure out the churchman from that. Nope, the test went at the top. Test roughly is an anagram indicator for 10 a.m. Testament. Okay, got me there. Is this a realtor? Why? That's not a churchman. And it's not a nuclear device. I don't think it can be realtor. It's not. A reactor. Right? Because that's a reactor is in possession of a nuclear device. And churchman, I was not aware of a thing called a reactor. Rector? Ah, rector is a churchman. And this churchman is in possession of a. So it's a reactor, not just rector. And a nuclear device is a reactor. I see. Solvers, I guess, are Sunday cryptic lovers. Yes. Solvers are people doing the puzzle. And lovers is almost an anagram for solvers. So Sunday cryptic lovers, apparently we're supposed to take the S from Sunday, add it to lovers, and rearrange it because of cryptic? I don't quite understand that clue. But that's the idea anyway. One who calls it inside sunshade. Don't know. Still. Alright, give me this violinist garbage. Ravioli, sure. That's an Italian food. I don't understand what Ferrara violinist eating means at all. So I just don't know enough about. Well, I don't know what Ferrara means, or if there's a famous violinist related to Ferrara somehow. A visitor? Inside sunshade? So that's like the only word that works with those letters. But why is it right? Oh, one who calls is a visitor. It, inside sunshade, we have IT inside of visor. Got it. Well, this looks like it ends with ing, right? A/B testing? But that's not really, I don't know. Interrupting company. X, okay, so an X something. Don't know, X what? So first of all, I'm right about X, yes. So what's this word? Expiate. Yeah, so what? Former privateer is an ex-pirate, and we take off runs. So I think I did discuss that might be a way that this is structured, but I don't even, expiate, that's a word I don't know. We don't get a lot of those. Rave about old statistical procedure. Bad Caribbean music? Calypso. That's a kind of Caribbean music, I think. Oh my god. Bad is the anagram indicator. So you take plays and you write it badly as alips, and you interrupt company, i.e. CO, with that. Jesus Christ. I'm never going to figure this shit out. Sovereign city is liege, though. Or sovereign is liege. I guess a city of Belgium is liege as well somehow? Yeah? There's only 2 clues left that I haven't, like, gotten the answer for, usually by asking for it. Inclination to write a song. Alright, give me this letter. Chart? Chant? Penchant. So inclination is penchant, and a pen you use to write, and a song is a chant, I think is what they're getting at here. Old statistical procedure? Averaging? Yeah, so what is this? Rave about old. I get that rave, like, we have the letters, we have aging for old. And we have rave, we have the letters for rave as well, but how am I supposed to arrange them? I don't quite understand. I guess we're... like, this is aging, A-G-I-N-G, or we could use this A to make aging, and then we'd have these letters inside. But I don't see what's telling me that I was supposed to rearrange them. I don't think aver is a synonym for rave. Or vera. About. Normally you would expect about old to mean that rave goes around aging, not that aging goes around rave. And I still don't see why we're supposed to rearrange the letters in rave either. Huh. Well, this was a disappointing performance, I would say. I did not get many of these without help. I got a few, you know, Trebek, Homespun. I needed the U, really, so I don't know. Does that even count? Eyesore, sort of. But I got those, like, with help from crosses. Dateline, I think I did get all on my own, so that's nice. I guessed lattice, but didn't have the courage to put it in because I had some crosses that I thought were better. I forget if I mentioned Trebek, but we did get Trebek. I don't know. Given my performance on some previous cryptics, I had hoped we might do better here. But this is one that I looked at a long time ago and was like, this is really hard. And unsurprisingly, it's still hard. So, oh well. Hope you guys enjoyed this little detour into cryptics. I'll probably do some more in a while, but not like tomorrow. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.